Dyan yung Miami. sun was shining, I'm positive. Then I heard you was talking trash. Hold me back, I'm about to spaz.
Jamie, you might need to go and get the referee, mate. There's no refs down there. School?
Well, we know two of the semi-finalists in the 2024 Kappa Queensland Cup. Tonight, the third participant from Southeast Queensland will be decided here at Kinsella's Sporting Complex, as FQPL 1 side North Lakes United will host NPL mainstay and recent Cup specialist Souths in this quarter-final clash. James Coughlin here to bring you all the action for the next 90 or maybe 120 minutes live on FQTV. With the fixtures coming thick and fast, both coaches will be relying on their squad depth to help them advance through to the Final Four on this June evening. North Lakes kept hold of their second spot with the last gasp win over Robina on the weekend, as their busy June schedule kicks into another gear starting tonight. Meanwhile, Souths are very much in the hunt for a return to the NPL Final Series, but the two-time Kappa Women's Super Cup runners-up are willing to phone it in here, and they'll look to break through and claim some silverware in this competition. Let's run through the lineups for both of these teams tonight, starting with the home side, North Lakes United, the coach, Anthony Costa, goalkeeper, Gemma Smallfield, 2, Alana Swinley, 9, Annie Evans, 10, Holly Kuipers, 12, Ashley Gould, 15, Rebecca Sweeney, 18, Priscilla Tan, 21, Gemma Smedley, 31, Charlie McLennan, and 41, Willow Leocana. Meanwhile, for the visitors' Souths, the goalkeeper is Lauren Vashina, number 5, Lila Utatau, 6, Cheyenne Singh, 9, Rosie Sutton, 12, Annie Coyne, 14, Emma Smith, 15, Kira Cooley, 18, Mackenzie Brook, 19, Sarah Bonifant, 20, Gabby Francisco, and number 22, Morgan Stanton. The match officials for tonight's game, the referee Tanisha Heyman Fuller, assisted by Aidan O'Connor and Harris Gardner. We have what should be a fascinating game tonight, despite both these sides playing in different divisions. This has all the makings of a Cup Classic, if for no other reason than both these sides are very much in the midst of busy periods of their season, and that does mean there is quite a bit of rotation taking place. Speaking to both coaches before the game, however, they were adamant that they were treating this competition quite seriously and were very eager to not only advance tonight, but try to claim some silverware in the coming months, especially in the case of Souths, who, as mentioned before, two-time Kappa Women's Super Cup runners-up in 2022 and 2023, losing both finals to Lions, and their coach, Trent Gregson, as well as wife Lisa, were part of that Western Pride side that went down in the inaugural Kappa Women's Super Cup match or final in 2021. We've got a whole lot of action coming your way on FQTV tonight. We'll keep you abreast of the results from around the grounds from the Kappa Queensland Cup. But for the meantime here at North Lakes. We're underway. South's going left to right on your screen. Now going on the attack early, looking for Rosie Sutton. For an early touch, cleared away, finding Kuipers. Switched over to the far side. McLennan back to Smallfield. It is a new central defensive duo for Anthony Costa, and they're put under pressure early as the ball finds its way through to Sutton in the box, but coming across in cover well was Leo Kaner. Point keeping the pressure on is watched closely by Abby Toole, who is on her North Lakes debut, having signed from the Power under 23s. Pretty much all possession for Souths early on as it's flipped over the top now as Kuipers has a chance to stretch out, and she might be free into the box. Holly Kuipers, the youngster, with the chance, and marshalled well by Emma Smith. The turnover. One Kuipers starting to move off, getting the return ball. Smith with the recovery speed, just as Kuipers tried to shape up for the shot. An early corner. There it goes, in swinging, and for Tan. It was cleared away. Now coming back inside is Udatau. And well, it might not have been intended block, but by Leo Kaner, who thunders that one into the midsection of Stanton. And a chance for both sides to reset after the chaos of the corner. Turnover, looking to tee it up potentially as Stanton had put the ball into the box. Looking to make an impression. Swindley. Gets it away. Smedley back now for Swindley. Chance for North Lakes to finally enjoy a little bit of a spell in possession. Looking for that ball in behind, but just asking for a little bit much from youngster Kuipers. The 8th game of the season for the first team. for Singh as she'll play it through, looking for Towel, and you wonder if Singh from that position might have thought about the shot. Last year's Super Cup final, she took it upon herself to open the scoring, but the inside line was well held by the home side. Side against Uditau. Again, that attempted clearance is blocked. And wound up on the ground. I think the turf monster might have caught her out in that instance. Finding Sutton, shaping originally for the shot, instead looking for Uditau. Clips it over to that far side, trying to pick out Stanton. A reminder of some of the other games we have coming your way on FQTV tonight. Double action from the men's Kappa Queensland Cup quarterfinals. We have Brisbane City taking on East at Imperial Corp Stadium. That is scoreless through 22 minutes. And Moreton City Excelsior against Gold Coast United at Walter Park. That kicked off about a minute before this one, and between two very strong defensive sides, it is no surprise that that is scoreless through 8 minutes either. Might be in for a breakthrough here as Souths across. Uditau, can she find space for the shot? But the overlapping run taken on, and the shot just goes wide by Mackenzie Brook. Uditau just to hold it up, but Brook couldn't quite get clean contact on that one. All the way back to Vashina. Playing just her second game of the season. Another move to Runcorn. In the way, although you can see the breeze has actually picked up quite a lot looking at the advertising behind the North Lakes goal. He's holding it up well and now looking to play Kuipers through. That's another beautiful ball by Evans. If she can hold off the challenge, Holly Kuipers takes the shot on and down well for the save. That was Vashina. How about that ball from Evans? Kuipers just trying to roll that one past the outstretched hand of the South shot stopper. We've got a penalty at Imperial Court Stadium. It is Brisbane City taking on the chances that cross is firmly claimed. Score updates as they come, and that penalty is saved on the follow-up. It's scored, and Brisbane City have the lead in that match, which is doubling as the Australia Cup national stage qualifier. Myeroni, the goal scorer for Brisbane City. Now back to the action at hand here in Sellers. From North Lakes, it is shaping up to be a very busy month of action. This is game 3 of 7 within 29 days. So coming to Anthony Costa, he was adamant that this was going to be as much about load management for his players. Make sure they're as fresh as possible as they hit a critical part of their season. It's the first start for the likes of Gemma Smedley, club debut for Abby Toole, and Kelly Kuipers is celebrating a call up to the Queensland under-16 representative side for tonight. This was using it as a chance to rotate and test out a few different options. New front 3 combination with the nominal number 9, Evans, occupying the traditional number 9 spot. Circle almost leads to a chance for Kuipers, but running back well was Brooke. I think both coaches were very clear about, while they are changing up a few of their heavy hitters, they're still very wary of the threat that their respective opposition poses. Trent Gregson, full of praise for Anthony Costa and the work he's done at North Lakes, bringing them up to the FQPL 1 division, and as it stands, having them in a promotion playoff spot. Costa full of faith that his lineup can get the job done tonight, especially at home, and that wind is really hard to ignore, especially looking at the trees in the background, let alone the corner flags. A touch by Rittertau, getting a return pass from Sutton, but she's just got to check back and can't get the left-footed cross into the box. Blocked away by Swindley. We've missed last night's results as well. In the men's Kappa Queensland Cup quarter-final, Lions 2-0 winners over Surfers Paradise as they became the first Queensland side to book their spot in the Australia Cup national stage as Kuipers takes a shot on from range and it's just fading away, but perhaps a little bit of a warning. Kuipers saying, don't give me too much space out here. I'm not afraid to take a shot on. Sneak away inside. Towel. And meanwhile, in the 2 women's quarterfinals, well, the scorelines were exactly what you would call competitive. Lions 11-0 winners down the coast against Broadbeach. They displayed their ruthless edge. Gold Coast Knights booked their way into the semi-final as well with a 5-0 win against fellow FQPL opposition in Logan. fourth quarterfinal from this competition comes from North Queensland this Saturday evening, 7 p.m. kickoff. Olympic against Mackay Lions. Parker just hooks it towards the centre circle. That come off the arm of Toole. Well, did it? Wasn't a handball. A bit of a shift in setup for North Lakes, as it looks like Sweeney has shifted into a bit more of a central role with Evans moving out to the right. Just patrolling the South's bench area. Pass just a bit short for Uditau. Over it goes for Pipers. Brooke putting her under plenty of pressure early. It's a battle that's going to be fun to watch, especially when we're on the near side. Brisbane City now have a 2-goal lead over East in their match. East did just force a spectacular save out of Carl Pector, the City goalkeeper. He's the one starting tonight. I'm still waiting for that breakthrough in the other two matches. Clearance can only find Brooke, who's storming forward from her fullback position, cutting it inside now for Cooley. Forced to check her run. Singh looking for the give and go, getting it back. Shayana Singh. There is always that anticipation when Singh is on the ball in that range, but not quite the clean shot she was hoping for, and easily taken by Smallfield. Sure what Smallfield just threw onto the bench might have been a piece of tape. Francisco says, let's do the throwing all over, just about 5 metres further forward. Finds Evans, who's trying to work her way around Francisco, and with a little bit of support from Bonifant, Souths get the ball back, only temporarily though, as Northlake's win it back. And now here's Evans. Chop back, but there was no support. Souths win it back. It's a real arm wrestle early. Is still waiting for that chance for Souths. Kuipers looks like the player most likely to break the game open, but touch just got away from her. Chance still alive though for North Lakes. Swinley. Here we go. South Stanton with a head of steam looking to play it through, and Coyne knew she was offside, opted not to contest that one as it's back with Souths, chested down by Cooley as Heyman Fuller says play on. We'll Singh. Singh with an excellent little touch to take it into the box, but held by McLennan. Once the ball was in the box, there was little to no threat. North Lakes goal. And the offside flag has gone up on that far side against Annie Coyne. Previously of Mitchelton. By Smith, but follow-up challenge, loses out to Sweeney. Ball goes over near side. Kuiper's now cutting infield, riding the challenge from Brook. And watched closely by the captain, Smith. To cut back on the right foot, takes a touch off the South's defender, and it will come another corner for North Lakes. Bodies crowding Lauren Vashina. Leokana, the likely target. This in-swinging delivery from Evans, who will also have the wind pushing the ball towards the goal as well. Get the delivery right, and it's going into the crossbar, still alive. First to react to South's player, and Brooke took that one over the sideline and give the team a chance to reset. Go to the replay, and Sheena might have had that one covered, but from Cooley on Smedley. A bit too rough, so free kick now going the way of the home side. We'll go back to the replay. Smedley just got himself in position. Another chance for a threatening ball into the box from Annie Evans. Again, it can only find the head of the South's player. Evans too heavy on the touch, losing possession, but stepping out well was Gould. Cup run so far for North Lakes. Well, this has definitely been their most competitive clash to date. This 8-0 win in round 3 over Nambour Yandina. Round 4, 10-1 at Ipswich Knights. Keo Yamamura, who's on the bench tonight with a hat-trick, including a 3rd-minute goal. And in the last round, they clean the scalp of NPL opposition. 6-1 winners over Mitchelton. And scorers of 5 of their 6 goals that night are on the bench for North Lakes this evening. Brittany Whitfield on the bench. Steph Mayhew, Aloy Amosa, Whitfield with the brace on the night. For Souths, as an NPL side, they entered the competition in round 4. This is their first time on the road in this competition this season. 1-0 winners over Brisbane City. Chloe McDougall, the winning goal in the second half there. Sunshine Coast Wanderers in round 5, 3-2 win for Souths. Abby Francisco, 11th minute goal for Abby Lloyd, scored a brace, 27th and 77th minute. That 77th minute goal was the match winner. And they are chasing a third straight cup final appearance. Hannah stepping out, finding Sweeney, getting it back to Tan. Hannah getting the touch to take it away. On-rushing Stanton. Oh, they're stepping out of the defensive line was Brooke, and she's once again roaming down that right side in the pass, just unable to get through Tan. They're coming together between Kuipers and Udatau as Udatau's ball is played into space. First to get to it was Sutton. As far as to say she was the intended target. Dispossessed. Pass from Bonifant is kept in over on the far side. Coyne looking for, didn't go once again, and Coyne still going, but now it's with Singh as she tries to pass a pair of defenders. Stanton looking for the space to shoot, and instead she'll try and dribble through. Beats one, beats two, can't beat the third in Tan. Souths now looking to ramp up the pressure as we approach the half-hour mark. Sutton. Down Rosie Sutton, the experienced striker leading the line. Out wide, it was straight offside. Quick scores check while we're be taken. It is still scoreless at Walter Park, but wouldn't you know it, East have managed to pull one back at Imperial Corp Stadium. Just in the shadow of half-time. Claiming the goal. It's game on at Imperial Corp Stadium, and it is still very much game on here. Well, Smallfield to clear that one away, and say as well, Gemma Smallfield just a little bit less busy than last time I was commentating on North Lakes. It was round 2 of the FPPL season when they travelled down to Carrara to take on the rampant Gold Coast Knights side. There's 42 shots in 90 minutes. Well, they're under pressure now as Coyne looks for the delivery into the box. Can't find a green and white jersey, and it's hooked behind for the South's corner this time. As we go to the replay, see Coyne trying to find a bit of space in the attacking third. Bend that one around enough to find Udachau or Sutton. Singh to take the corner. Comes the corner from Singh towards the spot, free header and cleared off the line. That was a great chance on the follow from Brook, off the line again. And South so close to taking the lead twice. They still might be able to if that pass can find Coyne, but oh, that was a nervous moment at the back, but calmly dealt with by the North Lakes defence. And goes across towards the South striker Sutton, and how about that for South finally causing a little bit of havoc. We've got a little bit of drama at Walter Park, still waiting for information. There's definitely a free kick going away of Walton City. As we've just gone half-time at Newmarket, Imperial Court Stadium, 2-1 to Brisbane City, still scoreless. Another north side clash.
And what is Gerald? Is when he has those conversations with Gerald.
Very busy. Had one of those chances, it was cleared off the line. Now the turnover in midfield, well won by Toole as Evans tries to play it through the South defence. And from my sources at Walter Park, that coming together was much ado about nothing, so no further ramifications. That was a great tackle by McLennan. Toole just took her eye off the ball, trying to find the pass, and South will get it back. On what is for them the positive side of halfway until it's played back for Bonifant. When they attack, they're just finding their numbers a little bit hard to come by. It's fair to say Anthony Costa will be very happy with how his side has defended thus far. A couple of years ago, scoring was a bit of an issue for Souths, not so much this season with a number of goal scorers. None more potent. Abby Lloyd, 16 goals in 17 appearances in all competitions. She is on the bench, one of a trio of players just having their minutes monitored with a busy schedule. This is their fourth game in 10 days. Meanwhile, Sam Roth, Sophie Rood, Elise Franco all rested. McDougall, another attacker not involved tonight. Kylie Vecchio, her 11th appearances, are watching on. Evans cut back again on that lethal left foot, although not quite as lethal as it could be on that occasion. Can't pick out Kuipers. Remaining in what's been a fairly active first half, if not necessarily high scoring. It's been play for, let's say, a good half hour of the 35 minutes thus far. And Singh to Sutton. Sutton out wide for Brook. Find the right delivery. It's just a bit too tall for Singh. On the follow-up, it's Sweeney taking the ball, and she'll play it into the South substitutes bench, who are looking nice and warm over there with the hoods up. Breeze does have a bit of bite this evening, even if it's not necessarily the coldest evening. What would I know? I'm in a commentary booth. Francisco making the overlapping run from left back. It is up for Stanton to take the shot on and straight into the midsection of Smallfield. So I think that might actually be Smallfield's first save of the match. It was actually part of the Lions setup a couple of years ago. Is Stanton wins it back for Souths, out wide again for Coyne, trying to cut inside, but Gould able to block that. Brook, daring challenge to get ahead of her correct opponent. Brook, she'll take the shot on herself, but not the most venomous of strikes. Points so far. You'd have to give that matchup 1-1 to Mackenzie Brook over Holly Kuipers, but it's a little one-sided affair thus far. Francisco's pass is picked off, and now in a race against the sideline. The sideline beats out Sweeney. With minute management so important for both of these sides, you are left to wonder who will be the first coach to go to the bench. Quite old enough to make the back in my day joke, but I'm trying to keep these players as fit and firing as possible. Sutton, who's forced going to check back. Evans putting the pressure on, and it's just a bit late in the challenge. And Francisco. who will be the player to break this game wide open? Both sides with firepower on the bench. So the players they've got out there aren't capable of doing something. Emma Smith, a pretty spectacular acrobatic goal off the corner a couple of weeks ago. Look, she's been busy in the first half. Instead, she leaves that for Cooley. It's not the pass Smith would have been hoping for, nor was that what Smedley would have been wanting. Unable to take advantage of it. Stanton. Bring that ball under control, and it's anyway, Udatau. Support from Sutton as it takes a touch off the head of Swinley before it's hooked away by McLennan. Team now is Coyne trying to get through, and Udatau will slice that one up in the air, and it's spilled, and it's almost in for the opening goal as Francisco went close. And that could have been a rough moment for Smallfield as that cross took a deflection, and it was just spilled by Smallfield, but Francisco couldn't quite get it on target. Now back to live action as the throw-in is allowed to bounce. Singh looking to square it. Coyne back now for the shot from Stanton. Not enough power on it. Allows Gould to clear. Here's Francisco. South looking to finish this first half with a flourish. It's clipped towards the top of the box. There's the NPL side finishing the stronger of the two. Sutton just playing it into space to allow her to regather and work it towards the 18-yard box. Now inside, Rosie Sutton has didn't fancy the shot off her left foot, instead trying to tee up Cooley in a heavy touch. He's picked off by North Lakes, and here they go on the counter. It's Kuipers. Does she have the afterburners to get by Smith? She's around Smith, and Bonifant checks down Kuipers, and well, there are calls for a penalty as we'll go check the replay. Kuipers raising her arms, questioning if nothing else, and that was a great run by Kuipers, but the ball might have been just a little bit too far gone from Kuipers. Bonifant came over. There definitely was contact.
Get the ball.
The youngest player on the pitch, Holly Kuipers, but certainly looking like she belongs out there this evening. We've got sort of an update in first half stoppage time from Moreton City as the ball is in the back of the net from Gold Coast United, but it ruled out for an earlier foul in the lead-up. Still at half-time at Imperial Corp Stadium. And we're about to go to half-time at Kinsella's Sporting Complex. It's just down to how many minutes of stoppage time. Oh, we've got a turnover here as Coyne takes a shot on, and a turnover at the back leads to the opening goal. South had the lead in the shadow of half-time, and it was all looking fairly routine as the pass just found its way to the feet of Annie Coyne, and she's got her second of the season. Well, there we go. Just when we thought we were going into half-time level pegging. It is now Souths 1, North Lakes 0. It's back for Vashina. Brook trying to play it through. Kuiper's tracking back.
Get the ball. Get the ball more. Closer and get the ball.
Throwing, can only find the head of Smedley. And well, that is the end of the first half here at Consola Sporting Complex. Souths taking the lead, barely a minute to go through Annie Coyne, who will advance to the semi-finals of the Kappa Queensland Cup. Well, got another 45 minutes to work that one out. We'll be back with the second half after these messages.
The Matildas are on fire, and the Socceroos have the breakthrough.
How do I feel this time? One straight off.
Felton Industries is proud to be the official shelter and grandstands partner of Football Queensland. Felton offers a range of premium aluminium grandstands, from elite portable spectator seating to soccer team shelters for players and coaches. Give your fans the best view of the game with Felton's comfortable spectator seating. With sun-safe shelters or powder-coated in your team colours. Whatever your club needs, Felton has a high-quality, low-maintenance seating option to suit. We are the pioneers in Australian-made grandstands and team shelters. Contact Felton today on 1800 834 016 or visit felton.net.au.
One,
All right, it's time for the second half from this Kappa Queensland Cup quarterfinal. Coming your way from Kinsella Sporting Complex, just to the north of Brisbane. Here's the FQPL side. North Lakes United taking on NPL team Souths. And that whistle from Miss Tanisha Heyman-Fuller. As we are underway for the second 45 minutes, it is Souths 1-0 up after Annie Coyne's goal. With mere seconds remaining in the first half. We'll be playing another 45 minutes. We'll be playing another 75 minutes. Could it be 75 minutes plus penalties? Well, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. There's James Collin bringing you all the action as we can see a couple of changes now for the visitors. As both sides started with rotated 11s. But in the meantime now, it's all focus on youngster Holly Kuipers as she's driving into the box, but she's marshalled by Faith Stevenson, one of the halftime changes by Trent Gregson. So he's now looking to close this game off. Abby Lloyd and Sonny Franco also on. For possession, and she is out under that challenge from Mukana, and you can probably see by the piece of paper that is getting blown from right to left on your screen. It's just a little bit windy tonight. Smith. Free kick towards Cooley. Tries to chase that one down, and throw in for Lila Utatau, who in amongst the halftime changes looks like she's taken up station as left fullback. And the new right fullback, Faith Stevenson, winning that challenge. Can't quite pick out the intended target of Franco. Find herself with a little bit more room to operate. Northlake still sitting very deep as Franco takes a shot on. And that was never going to trouble Gemma Smallfield. Let it Goes again, finding Kuipers. Who's kept on side, and the curling effort is always rising. And Holly Kuipers again, looking like the most dangerous player in dark blue. She found herself in acres of space with Stevenson moved inside. See, we might have also had a halftime change, at least one for North Lakes. Keo Yamamuro is on. Actually, a few halftime changes. Mackenzie Stokes. So we'll have to do a quick examination of the North Lakes team as well. Mamuro. For Swinley. So it is an unchanged back four for Anthony Costa. Chance could be on with that left-footed cross, and oh, with the goal at her mercy. Sweeney unable to finish. That was an inch-perfect cross from Evans out wide. She'd made the run in behind. It was a beautiful ball in, but Sweeney unable to finish. So a lifeline for Souths as Chance went begging. Can Souths make their opponents pay? Shifted into central defence. Inside Smith. Bonifant withdrawn. Continue fullbacks as Lloyd goes to work on Van Vegshaw. I beg your pardon, it's Leo Kaner. Tegan Van Vegshaw is on the bench. And Uditau will take the shot on. Oh, that is special. Lila Uditau with a bullet from range, and Smallfield could not stop it as it rocketed into the back of the net. And afforded the space with the wind at her back, and Uditau might have just done enough to put Souths into the next stage of the Kappa Queensland Cup. Well, she was playing as an attacker in the first half, Lila Uditau, and moved to fullback and scores. How about that? And just as we had the goal here at Kinsellas Park, we've also got goal updates from the two men's quarterfinals. Brisbane City 3-1 up in their match over East. Meanwhile, in the Moreton City Gold Coast United game, Zach Kierpal has just given Moreton City the lead over Gold Coast United. South's looking to go on with it and leave no doubt as Franco with the cross in at the back post. It's Coyne. She goes for a second, and what a challenge as McLennan denied Coyne a second. And Coyne with a tap of congratulations. See if that replay managed to catch it as a little bit late on that one. And well, I can tell you that the score is in fact South's 2-0 up. North Lakes, but Anthony Costa still with heavy hitters on his bench as Evans wins a free kick against our most recent goal scorer. For Yamamuro as ball eventually finds its way into the hands of Vashina. And despite the slip, that is awfully strong contact from Oren Vashina, admittedly a little bit wind-aided perhaps, but all the way down to the far corner in the North Lakes half. In for Stevenson, and unable to work her way through a pair of North Lakes players.
You won't be going, I think, on the bar. You won't be going at the bar, will you set the goal? No.
My understanding of the draw is correct. We have a few people watching this one out at Richlands, with Lions set to meet the winner of this match, which, if this score holds, and it's a big if, North Lakes score plenty of goals. They do still have Whitfield to come on with her 15 goals in all competitions this season. Ko Yamamura with 14 to her name as well. And here's Yamamura on the ball as she is felled by Sunny Franco. And with just under 20 minutes to go at Imperial Corp Stadium, it is still Brisbane City 3-1 over Easts. So after that brief scare, Sweeney could have equalised at 1-1. Souths went down the other end and made it 2. And here is Coyne potentially looking to try and make it 3, but unselfishly tried to square it for Singh. closing in on an hour played here at North Lakes. 2-0 to Souths. House for a bit more space. Instead, this time plays it out wide for Coyne. He'll hit it first time towards the near post. Headed behind McLennan. Corner coming the way of Souths. And they've got one player inside the 6-yard box. Everyone else is in an attacking position, is just waiting penalty spot or further back. Uditau to take the outswinging corner towards the near post, and it's a delivery that has worked already this season, looking for Smith at the near post. However, the defender couldn't quite turn it goalward. There might be another chance for Souths as Stevenson wins the ball back.
That doesn't look good.
Throwing once again going away of Souths. A little bit chaotic at the back, but McLennan able to get himself out of the mire, and a heavy touch. Puts the ball straight back to the visitors, and excellent ball through. Looking for Lloyd as stopped by the strong defending, and the shot taken on by Singh on that first touch, and behind it goes. Just unable to get a foot to the ball ahead of Leo Kana. The season so far outside of the Kappa Queensland Cup for North Lakes. They are in prime promotion playoff position. Currently second in the FQPL 1 competition. 7 wins, 1 defeat. Turning it over here is forced to play it out from their own end, finding Kuipers out wide as she tries to get around Stevenson. Kuipers is once again causing all sorts of trouble for the North Lakes defenders, and for the South defenders, although I'm sure she causes plenty of problems for the North Lakes defenders at training. They did just have a change for North Lakes. Can't confirm exactly who, but I can tell you Mimose has come on in 33. And just see if I can identify who she might have replaced. My first guess would be Annie Evans. Again, another lethal goal scorer in the FQPL competition. 9 goals and 7 appearances in all leagues so far for North Lakes, but able to find a way through. Mackenzie Brooke once again with an important contribution in her own half. Looking to a chance now for Souths as Franco finds Lloyd, who's able to let it run. Tries to get by a second and third North Lakes defender. No luck, and is a throw-in for North Lakes. Kuipers feels like it should have been a foul. We'll see if we can quickly grab the replay as we see that block first from Yamamuro to win possession back for the home side. I think it would have been a throw-in or a free kick, one way or the other. North Lakes maintain possession until they turn it over, as they did there, as Sutton, who she might be fatiguing just a little bit. Played over the top. Here is Evans, still very much on the pitch. She hasn't been substituted. Now turnover from Leo Kaner as he goes Franco, unselfishly squaring it for Lloyd off of the heel. Now picking out Coyne with the shot, and it rattles back off the crossbar. So close to a third. Well, now can North Lakes take advantage of their second life? Might have been maybe Toole, who was replaced as well by Mimosa. North Lakes getting closer to the full strength side. Players have been regular features that aren't involved as yet. Well, only players with double-digit appearances anyway. Zoja Sen and Kelsey Weeks. Franco holding off Yamamuro. Inserting himself onto that loose ball to make forward. Now it's there out wide, low driving cross, which actually go down as a shot on target. Foul on Mimosa. Can't get the distance on that one. Playing it into the wind, which is one of the more difficult conditions for any footballer to deal with. So we'll take the shot on from range, and that will easily roll into the grasp of Smallfields. We couldn't do a whole lot about that second goal, as it was traceable from Udatau. It's a target for that pass, intercepted by Smith, and back by Nukana. Muro will try and use the wind to her advantage, playing it over the top of the defence, and it could fall now for Evans. A heavy touch, and it just brought Vashina into play. That was a clever ball over the top from Yamamuro. Tried to pick out a teammate, asking the wind to hold the ball up. Out once again, Yamamuro. She's been put a stamp in this game in her time on the pitch after coming on at half time. Has to get a little bit creative with that one, or it does come at the cost of a corner. to take her time. Come over as Souths now rely on their experience. So North Lakes be desperate to not go 3 down.
Really?
And goes the corner into the side netting as
They got it high.
really the most troubling of deliveries, as the wind is proving to be tricky to navigate for pretty much everybody on the pitch. And now this could be the chance for North Lakes with the shot. Although Vashina had that one covered. Creating their chances with about 20 minutes remaining, as it was just dogged determination from Yamamuro, and these long shots into the wind are always going to be a bit tricky to navigate. Watch Leokana play that one back. Small field. This season, North Lakes second, 7 wins, 1 defeat. That 1 defeat came down at Carrara against Gold Coast Knights. It's a 3-0 match, and there's 7 wins, 38 goals for, 12 against. Currently 3 points clear of Logan for second. Nosa gets past the challenge of Brooke and is driving into the box, looking to create a chance, takes a shot on, but not clean contact on it, and Sheena is able to just dive on it. Goes for Coin. Turn took her right into the path of Sweeney. Anthony Costa up on the bench. It's the time for him to call on Brittany Whitfield. It's the time for Trent Gregson to go to his bench, as well as Mackenzie Brooke is withdrawn. She has been very strong. Mackenzie Brooke. Brooklyn Juilliard comes on in her place, moving Stevenson in one, and she'll now be the 3rd central defensive partner for Emma Smith. So now 4 changes made from Souths. Stokes. It's a loose ball. Can the home side rally late? Just over a quarter of an hour of normal time remaining. Got the ball out for Sweeney, but the heavy touch just brought Stevenson into play. just have a little flick over the fence just to slow play down a little bit, and there's a spare ball to be retrieved, which it just is there by the Souths. So Souths players or team officials perhaps. And a double change also coming for North Lakes. Yamamura will under that one off Cooley, and it goes for a goal kick. He's decided, well, it's a cut match. After the victory, it doesn't matter. Let's go for it. So he has called on his leading goal scorer, Brittany Whitfield. She will lead the line for the final 15 minutes as Utah just, big partner is Vashina. It's a talking to. It's Hammond Fuller. So let's not do too much time wasting too early. And we've got late drama at Imperial Corp Stadium, as it is 3-2 now to East in the 92nd minute. Meanwhile, Moreton City have gone up 2-0 over Gold Coast United, thanks to an own goal from Daryl Bright. We have cup drama as he's pushing for the latest of late equalisers. City hoping to hold on. Field. Deep as Kana a little bit too much on that pass. Steph Mayhew also part of that double change we saw before. Midfield. The ball looking to bring teammates into play, including Mayhew. And now a turnover at the back. Lloyd fancies her chances with a shot, and that is a spectacular save by Smallfield, as Lloyd could have put a little bit of icing on the cake after that turnover. It was won by the hard work from Franco, and Lloyd just decided to take the strike on. She can hit them from that range, as we saw even as recently as last year's FQPL Grand Final in a time with Southwest Queensland Thunder. Goal of the game in what was a losing effort for the Thunder there against a rampant Brisbane City side.
We knew, like, well, last time I was there, they were building the stadium
Goes a corner. It's behind by Franco. This was a all-out attack strategy. Just put the ball in the 18-yard box. It's going to cause a bit of havoc. City handling it. We're up to 95 minutes played at Imperial Corps Stadium. We're going to focus on all the action this evening, and while we're just waiting for this goal kick, we'll try and take you through as it's up on the right wing, 18-yard box, cross in towards the near post, cleared away. This is coming to you from Imperial Corps Stadium at the moment, and East now with a throw in, and back to the action here at North Lakes. Lloyd putting the pressure on McLennan, and behind it goes for a South's corner. Got an injury stoppage at Walter Park. Corner taken quickly for Coyne. Cleared away by North Lakes. There you go, the home side breaking out through Mimose. Whitfield, who was in front for support, but just unable to get on the same page, turning it over just in the North Lakes half. And Singh with the ball over the top. This could be the moment for Lloyd, and another spectacular save made by Smallfield. She is keeping North Lakes in the game. As they push numbers forward, they're more and more vulnerable at the back. And Lloyd, well, you'd expected a score from that range, but it's a testament to the keeping of Smallfield. Now, corner comes in, it's cleared only as far as Uj. Tao, does she fancy another strike? Well, that was not quite as clean as her last one, but she's got the ball back, plays it out wide. Now for Lloyd. And pick out Mimosa, who looked to play that long ball forward for Whitfield, who was in a 1-on-3. He's running out for the home side. Mimosa. They play it horizontally, and that's worked out well for Franco. He's got a step on Swinley, playing it in for Lloyd, and that's just able to cut out that thread as found Abby Lloyd, and Franco just a total handful in this second half. And it is full time in a dramatic clash at Imperial Corps Stadium. Final score there, Brisbane City 3, Eastern Suburbs 2. Brisbane City advanced to the national stage of the Australia Cup. Now we've got a pair of 2-0 matches still in action. Morton City 2-0 over Gold Coast United in the other men's Kappa Queensland Cup quarterfinal. Meanwhile, in this, the third of the 4 women's quarterfinals, the South still 2-0 up over North Lakes United. The Cup specialists see their way through to the semi-final. 6.5 minutes to go. Fast approaching now or never. On the home side as hopefully on the turn, tries to clip it over the top. Kuipers. The wind assisted clearance from Smith will find its way over the sideline. once again disruptive midfield, and again with the ball over the top, hoping it holds up in the wind, and Hypers earns the free kick. I wonder how much is Mayhew going to consider the wind for this free kick, as it's curling away towards the top of the 18-yard box as McLennan got a foot to it. It could fall now for Whitfield as she appeals for a handball, not given. Now here goes Souths on the counter. Lloyd steaming through the middle. Can Franco find her, or will she go herself? Sunny Franco. She's got Lloyd and Sutton to aim for, and just fizz it across the face of goal. Takes kick straight up the centre of the field. Amamuro on the turn as outside of one or two chances. There have not really been too many nervous moments for Lauren Vashina at the back. Hypers create something. She has been the main threat for 86 and a half minutes, and that's what we're hearing on the effects mic. We should say happy birthday to whoever is celebrating in the clubhouse. Smith once again first to it. 3 minutes to go as Smallfield just dribbles it into the 18-yard box to pick it up, and now for the drop kick. And see just how much that ball died off in the wind as it's unable to reach halfway. Being put over the top, but Whitfield unable to get a read on that one as she can only watch it. Beautiful ball wide, just a bit too much on it for Franco. Smallfield is one of the North Lakes keepers. Looks like she might be struggling a little bit. Just saw her limping away after a little slip. Tired legs perhaps from North Lakes as that challenge gets it over there. Yamamuro. To the right, it's just held up in the wind, but Kuipers keeping it alive. Kuipers stepped on the ball, but is able to retain it. Back it goes now as Stokes sizing up her options to cross, and a few players starting to slip. There's some dew possibly accumulating on the ground. Launches it. I feel like they might be onto something playing these balls over the top, but Cooley gives away the free kick just on the North Lake side of halfway, and Sutton just trying to help the placement of the free kick. Muro wanted to take it quickly, but he gets no sympathy from Heyman Fuller. And thankfully, I don't have to mention her name too much this evening. 90 minutes in both remaining games. Is that again, free free kick, it's almost falling straight down to the ground by the end of it. There's wide Vashina sauntering over to get the ball, which has finally come to a rest. As it stands, in the men's side of the competition, Brisbane City are the second Queensland team to qualify for the national round of 32. And it looks like Moreton City might be on their way once again as well. Brisbane Roar have their playoff against Perth Glory coming up next month up in Darwin. Final State League representative from the Sunshine State will be decided 3 p.m. this Saturday up in Cairns. Southside Comets hosting Olympic. Whitfield is back. Clean that one up. And the full-time whistle at both grounds now. McCoy will she opt to take this one to the corner. I'm not quite sure what she was targeting there, but this touch goes behind, and Smallfield rushing over to grab the loose ball. It's become more and more of a factor as the game has gone on. By Singh. Whitfield gets it back for North Lakes. It's over the top for Mimosa. Sutton has got through 90 minutes and just her 10th appearance of the season to date. It's been the flashiest of performances, but doing the important work. Free kick for that challenge on Gould, which looks like it might have just been a bit of knee-on-knee action. Play it away anywhere will do at the moment. Souths, they know they're just about home, and Smallfield has to act quickly and seeing this is her range, and the offside flag has gone up against Sonny Franco, who might have fancied the shot. Taken quickly by Swinley. Juilliard knock that one over the sideline and allow her teammates to track back. Well, they've got the blankets out on the bench and probably be catching them. Little sunshade. And that will do it. The Cup specialists advance to another semi-final. Goals from Annie Coyne and Lila Utatau. Good enough for South United to defeat North Lakes 2-0. A clean sheet for Lauren Vashina, and the Cup specialists advance. That's going to be it from Kinsella Sports Park. I'm James Coughlin. Thank you very much for your company. Good night.